Here's the truth. You are shaping your family culture every single day. Not with the big stuff, but with those repeated everyday choices. What you say when someone's upset, how you transition between tasks, what you name as important, where your attention goes. That is all culture. Today we get into the building blocks of the conscious family culture. Hi there, if this is your first time here, welcome to the Parenthood and Relationship Podcast. I'm your host, Markella Kaplani, a psychologist, a parenthood and relationship coach, and a parent myself. Together we explore the transformative journey of parenthood and its profound impact on our relationship with ourselves, our partners, and our children, so that we can be present and show up as we envision without having to do more. Let's get into today's episode. Hi, and welcome back to the Parenthood and Relationship Podcast. Today, we're building on last week's episode where we explored how every family already has a culture. That is, whether we've chosen it or not. If you missed that one, you might want to hit pause and go back. Because this month, we're layering the building blocks of intentional family life. And today's episode, it's all about what I call the 3 R's of culture shaping: rituals, rhythms, and roles. These are the invisible ingredients that give your home its texture. And if you've ever thought to yourself, why does it always feel so chaotic? Why do I keep falling into the same patterns? Or how do I help our kids feel more secure without turning into a schedule-obsessed drill sergeant? Well then, this episode is for you. Let's break it all down. Number 1, rituals. This is the glue of connection. Rituals may sound like routines, but they're not. A routine is something that you do to get through the day. A ritual is something that you do to mark meaning, even in small moments. This could be the way that you say goodnight, what you do on a Sunday morning, every Sunday morning, a phrase that you whisper to your child before they leave for school, a breath you take before sitting down to eat. Rituals create memory. They say, this moment matters. And here's the kicker. You already have rituals. The question is, are they intentional? Do you slam the doors and sigh when you clean up after everyone? That's a ritual. Do you pick up your phone as soon as you sit down on the couch next to your partner? That is a ritual too. Rituals shape emotional tone. They say what we value without ever having to say it out loud. Secondly, we have rhythm. This is the nervous system's love language. Human beings, especially children, thrive on predictability with warmth. Not rigidity, not perfection, but knowing what's next. Feeling the pulse of the day. Examples of rhythm are morning flow versus morning chaos. Knowing when transitions happen. Having a cadence to your week, like Friday movie night, Saturday cleanup, Sunday reflection. Making space for rest, connection, and even conflict repair. Rhythm helps everyone exhale. When the day feels rhythmic, the nervous system doesn't stay on high alert. It knows when to prepare, when to lean in, when to rest. If your family feels like it's constantly living in reactivity, like everything is a last-minute scramble, rhythm might be what's missing. And here's the secret. You don't have to fix the whole day. You can pick one moment. Begin with bedtime, for example, and anchor it. Same time, same tone, same flow. That one change can have a ripple into everything else. Number 3 are roles. These are the unspoken scripts that we act out. Every family, whether we realize it or we don't, assigns roles. They're often unspoken and often inherited too. Some common ones are the peacemaker, The organizer, the fun parent, the emotional one, the one who always gives in, the one who always loses it. Sometimes we assign these to our kids too. She's the sensitive one. He's the wild one. Or even, he's the responsible one. But here's the thing. Roles, while they help us function, they also limit us. They become self-fulfilling prophecies. They stop us from seeing each other with fresh eyes. Part of a conscious family culture is learning to name these roles and then loosening their grip. Ask yourself, what role am I unconsciously playing in this season of our family? Is it one that I chose or one that I inherited? And could it be time to update the script? So now, let's put it all together. If you want to take what we talked about today and actually apply it, here is a simple practice. Set aside 15 to 20 minutes this week, just you or with your partner, and journal or talk through these 3 questions. 1. What small rituals do we already have, and which ones do we want to create more intentionally? 2. Rhythm. Where in our day or our week does rhythm feel strong, and where does it fall apart? 3. What role am I playing in our family right now? How do I feel about that? This is not about changing everything. Again, we want to start with awareness. Pick one ritual that you want to strengthen. Choose one rhythm that you can anchor. Reclaim one role that no longer serves you. Let it go. That is more than enough. Here's the truth. You are shaping your family culture every single day, not with the big stuff, but with those repeated everyday choices. What you say when someone's upset, how you transition between tasks, what you name as important, where your attention goes, that is all culture. So if it's feeling heavy or scattered or chaotic right now, well, let me first say this. You're not failing, but it is a sign that there's room to breathe, that there's room to notice, room to choose differently. In next week's episode, we're going even deeper into the often messy world of values. Not the ones we post on Instagram, but the real ones. The ones that we actually live by, even if we don't mean to. So stay with me. And if you want to take this deeper to help you reflect on rituals, rhythms, and roles that you play that you may have assigned to your children, to your partner, don't miss the Sunday Reconnect newsletter. You can subscribe at markelakaplani.com/newsletter and you'll receive it in your inbox. Until then, take a breath, choose one small thing, and remember, you're not just surviving the day. You're creating the atmosphere your children will one day call home. Take care of yourself. You're already doing an amazing job. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.